Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman 84. Interesting flick. Okay flick. Watched Wonder Woman 84 the other day. Overall, I would say that this movie is exactly like that meme of the guy in the movie, Maxie Lord, going, "Life is good, but it could be better." That's exactly this movie. Could be better. It had some cool moments. I thought some of the characters were pretty cool, but kind of not a lot of action, and it was kind of slow. I thought that the villains in the movie kind of outshined Wonder Woman and Steve, Chris Pine's character. Chris Pine, that's a good looking man, good looking guy. Now, do they like enhance or edit up his eyes a bit, or are they that dreamy? Now, Wonder Woman wishes his ass back. Now, if she wouldn't have wished him back, I might have. Just putting that out there. The villains in the movie, like I said, I think they were outshined the other two a bit. The cheetah girl, she was fun. She started off kind of relatable in the movie, but then turned into a fucking bitch. However, when she wished to be more like Wonder Woman, and it was that party where she's got that black dress and those huge heels. Her hair looks fantastic in that scene. Fantastic. I don't know what they do with her hair. Like, if you were to touch her hair, is it gonna be like really slimy and really squishy? I don't know. But what they did was great, because her hair, it looked super fluffy and thick. Like, what are those things that you use in the shower? That fluffy ball that you put the soap on. That. It looked like that. It was pretty good. Probably her best look of the movie. Max Lord, he had potential to be a pretty good villain. I liked him as a villain. I like that actor, Pedro Pascal. Really good guy, seems like. He's cashed in since the Game of Thrones series. He's been in a few bangers, but I thought he did a good job. At the end of the movie, when he like says, "Fuck this, I don't want to be the bad guy anymore," when he revokes the wishes and all that shit, and they do a little flashback. They do a flashback like, oh, this guy was like abused as a kid, had a rough life growing up. That's why he's acting the way he is. I like it when movies do that. Make you feel for the bad guy a bit, instead of just having like this typical like big bad guy and the good guy beats the bad guy. There's actually like some feelings involved. So that's pretty cool. But they showed it at the end of the movie. I think if they showed that earlier, and they showed more of his relationship with his son, because his son was just some like Korean kid who sat in his office the entire movie. There was like who is this guy? He added nothing to the movie, really, except for the fact that Maxie Lord claimed that he was doing this all for his son, but his son wasn't even fucking involved in the movie. Yeah, so if they did a little bit more with his son, or Where's the girl? Where's the wife or the divorcee? Where's she at? If they would have showed that earlier, I think he would have been a home run character. Some funny stuff in the movie that, now I don't know the logistics of the DC realms. I'm not well versed with all the rules and all the stats, but that one scene when Wonder Woman wished Buddy away, and she's like running away all crying, and she's all like pissed but sad. First off, the CGI in that scene was fucking awful. She wasn't even touching the ground when she was running. That's amateur shit. So she's all pissed. She throws her lasso against this this tower, and then she propels herself into the atmosphere. Now, wouldn't that tower fucking shatter if she forced that much power to shoot herself into the atmosphere from the ground with a lasso hooked around a tower? That thing would fucking blow up. And then, when she's in the atmosphere, to stay up there, she lassos a plane. She'd kill everybody. She would kill everyone on that plane and go crash into the ground. Wouldn't it? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't do that. Or it's like, oh, don't think about that. It's okay, viewers. It's okay. Don't worry about that. It's fine. She's got powers. She's like a good person, you know. She's not gonna chuck a plane to the ground. So that was interesting. The shot when her and Steve are flying through the fireworks, I thought that was pretty cool. That was a pretty cool shot. And that's all I have to say about that movie. Another new movie that came out that I watched, which was far better and far more interesting, far more thought-provoking, was Tenet. Tenet was one of those movies where I instantly wanted to watch it again as soon as I finished watching it. The night I watched it, the next day, as soon as I got home from work, I watched it again. Because I just had to see it again. I was like, leaving the movie, I thought, I think I get it. Yeah, I think I got it. Yeah. And then I watched it again. I don't know shit. They're like, in the movie, everything is happening, but nothing has happened yet, or nothing has happened yet, but everything has already happened. Yeah, nothing's happened yet, but everything has already happened. And I almost want to watch it again, just talking about it right now. You can't even, like, it's one of those movies where it's like you can't even fully have a statement on it. You can't, like, the thoughts that it can give you and the ideas you can have about shit in real life, or like stuff that might be just from watching this movie, you can't even just have a statement on it. It's just something you gotta talk about or discuss or just think about yourself. Robert Pattinson in this movie, that man's making a comeback to the main stage. You thought, oh, is that just the Twilight guy? Is that just the Twilight guy? Oh, yeah, it is. And he's back. I think he did the right path. He was obviously known as the Twilight guy, and that kind of fucked him over for other movies. And gave him like a stigma, I guess. But he kind of went into the indie realm, the lower realm, or the dark realms of indie movies, and worked up his talent, worked on his craft, upgraded his attributes, got better stats, got better experience, got more perspectives. And now he's ready to be back in the main stage. This movie was great. He was great. And then Batman? So then he's going to do Batman? Which also looks... I don't even know. It was a fucking 1-minute trailer. It looked dark, I guess? So that'll be good. Good for him, though. Basically. Good for him. And shout out to the people who pirate these movies online. Because I'm not going to pay $30 to see Wonder Woman on HBO. Are you fucking crazy? $30? I can just get that shit the day you put it out on another site. So, yeah, shout out to the pirates out there on the interwebs. Surfing the webs, the seas of the webs. Getting us that good content. And it was good quality. Both movies I had good quality, HD quality. Pfft, get out of here. Also on the web is a website that I think most of us frequent. YouTube. Sometimes on YouTube, I like to go to the trending section because maybe there's like a new music video or there's a new movie trailer out there or just something funny that I haven't seen. So I go to the trending section and I noticed a trend. I noticed a trend in the trending section because 5 to 10 videos in a row is all of these like 15-year-old TikTok kids. And so the video would go baking Christmas shit with my best friends. Next video. Driving with my best friends. Next video. Gift reveal with my best friends. Next video. Truth or dare with my best friends. And it's all the same fucking kids, but it's different YouTube channels. Like it's one is this kid's YouTube channel, the other one is this kid's YouTube channel, but it's all the same. It's all the same people. It's all the same 5 or 6 people in all these videos. And it's all like 2 days ago, 2 days ago, 2 days ago, 2 days ago. These kids are running a business. These 15-year-old kids are running a business and they're getting the bag. So they all hang out, go to this person's house, film this 10-minute video. Go to this person's house, film this video. Oh, we'll change. We'll change to make it look like it's different days. But it's not. But it's not. 2 days ago, 2 days ago, 2 days ago, 2 days ago. They're running a business. They film this 10-minute clip. Oh, ha 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 ha. Yeah, I like baking, so much fun. Ha 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 ha. Play it up a little bit for the YouTube. Go to this person's house. Oh my god, thanks so much for this gift. Oh my god. And it's just 10 minutes. Like 10 minutes of content. So these kids are working 2 hours a day? 2 hours a day. How much? Oh, by the way, that video got 10 million views. So, like, is that like 100K? I have no idea how YouTube works. These people are making millions of dollars. And I think it's fucking excellent. That's so cool that these 15-year-old kids can can have fun on a camera, go film this silly, fun shit videos. Who gives a fuck if they're acting? Who gives a shit? Who cares if they're playing it up? They're making hundreds of thousands of dollars a week doing fun shit with their friends. If you don't think that's sick, you're getting old. That's so cool. Also on YouTube, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Speaking of sick, Neil deGrasse Tyson is a wonderful man who's somebody I wish I knew in person. He looks very jolly, very happy, very nice, very mindful. And sometimes I just watch a string of his YouTube videos. Like there's a video and then there's the up next. Just let it go. Yeah, just let it go. What's it about? What? The quantum realm? Sure. Yeah, sure. 30 minutes? Okay, yeah. What's the next video? What is nothing? 15-minute video. Oh, okay, yeah. I'll just listen to these videos while I'm doing other shit or playing video games. I retain no information. I retain none of the knowledge, none of the science, none of the facts he's saying. But he talks about cool stuff, like space, which is probably the coolest thing. And science and space. And it's really cool to listen to. But I don't retain any of this information. Maybe I do somewhere in my brain, but not in my awake brain, not my walking around brain. But it's really cool to think about. Astronomy was probably my favorite class in high school, and it was it only in, I might have done it only in grade 11 or only grade 12, and it was just one class, I think, called astronomy. I might have fucked up, there might have been more, but as far as I know, there was one class, and I was so stoked for this class, and it fucking sucked. I was so stoked for this class, probably one of my favorite top three courses in high school. History, astronomy, geography. And I was so stoked for this class, but the entire class, all we did was take notes. Fuck, dude. That shit sucks. That, like, turns you off of the class. We're just gonna take notes? I have arthritis by lunch. Every day, we watch a video. It's like, okay, class, we're gonna watch this 20-minute clip. Just take notes on the clip. That was okay. Didn't take notes, but watched it. That was fun. Other times, they have it up on the projector. Okay, just do these notes. Dude, how easy is that for the teacher? The entire semester, she's like, oh, I'm just gonna like print out this class from or this page, like just like a lesson on this page, and I'm just gonna stand over the projector and like follow along with a pen on where the students are supposed to be writing, and we're just gonna do that the entire fucking semester. Good gig for her. Good gig. But that shit sucks. Like, who retains information doing that? Robots? Robots. The best classes were the classes where you, like, had banter with the teacher, too. Where you just had, like, discussions as a class and, like, talked shit as a class. Those were the best classes. That's where you, like, learn the most, when you're having fun. Not when you're in a camp or a robot. The best teachers were also the teachers that you could talk shit to. The teachers that you could, like, chirp, those were the best teachers. And then they chirp you back. That's fun. It's fun. You're more connected. You connect more. You like that person more. You feel more for that teacher. So when you're in their class, you retain more of that stuff. Maybe I'm just dumb, though. Maybe I just can't remember shit, writing it down on notes. I don't know. I still think I'm right. But there are super smart people who, I bet there's probably super smart people out there who, they just take notes. They can be robot status, and then they just have an unreal memory, so they can get really sick jobs that really smart people do, like doctor or scientist. But But are they actually smart? Or are they just really good at remembering shit? Like, is there a doctor out there who he doesn't have any intuition? That could be the wrong word. Or wisdom? He just kind of like tells you the answer. It's like, okay, so what's the problem here? Okay, going in my files. Answer. This is the answer. This is what you should do. Is that guy actually smart? Or is he just a robot? Does he just have a really good memory? Is that what being smart is? Having a really good memory? I don't think so. I think there's levels to this shit. So that guy, at a high level, of course for the robots, he's at a high level. But there's also like, so a person who's really good at drawing shit, or painting, or like doing that kind of artsy stuff, that person's super smart. That person's smart as fuck. Or somebody who's like, I guess, good at like social situations. They're really good at reading rooms, really good at being aware of what's happening, or being aware of people and their reactions and that shit. Having good instincts, that's being smart. I don't think it's just doctors and scientists who are the smartest. I should hold that back. Elon Musk is pretty smart. But I bet there's things he's dumb at that someone at another high level could beat him at. I don't know. I guess engineers are super smart. Yeah. Weird stuff. Sometimes when I'm driving, I drift off into... You just drift off into some kind of thought bubble that you're having, and you're just on autopilot. You're just not even fucking... You're paying attention, but your body and your eyes are paying attention, but your brain's not. Sometimes when I'm driving in my car, like when I'm stopped at a red light, I like to look into other people's cars, and I think, what's going on in this person's life? What's going on? What are they up to? What are they doing? Is there something exciting going on? Where are they going? What are they up to? Where are they heading? And this van, on my way to work the other morning, this van pulls up next to me, and it was a dangerous looking van. It was one of those vans, like a work van, but it was like beat up, like scratches all over it, kind of dirty. Like, what's going on in this van? Creepy vibe van. And I couldn't see the driver, but in their rear view mirror, there was at least 50 smelly trees. 50. And I thought, why are there 50 smelly trees in your car? Do they all work? Like, are they all currently new and operating? Or are 49 of them dead? And you just put the 50th one in, and you just can't be asked about the other 49. That's possible, I guess. Of course that's possible. That's probably the most likely. But what other reasons would you have those in your car? Is it a bang bus? Is your van a bang bus? Just smells dirty in there. You drive around the city. There's a cameraman in the back of your van, just filming sex. Is that what's happening? Because that's also acceptable. If you have, that's why you have 50 of the trees. That's also acceptable. I accept that. Are you doing weird shit in that car? Is there, like, are you transporting smelly stuff? Like, animal or something? Or like rotten veggies? Those get stinky. What's going on in your van, dude? I bet if you've got 50 of the smelly trees in your van, guaranteed when you open the door, there's just fucking Tim Hortons and shit all over the bottom. Just Tim Hortons cups, Tim Hortons bags, McDonald's bags, scratch tickets, mittens, newspaper, frisbee, just hash, like, you name it, a telescope, like, it's just all on the bottom of the van. The glove compartment's just full of gum, chewed and unopened. There's 4,000 pennies. There's just cigarettes. The middle console is just overflowing with bills and tickets. Just one of those kind of vans. Yeah. Had a good day today. Good last 30 minutes of work today. We had a little bit of a dance party. Not really, but we had dance music going. Some of us danced. It was fun. It was like a 90s mix. But we played 90s music that kind of morphed into like the wubby wub wub stuff of today. It was like a 90s theme, like I'm blue, da ba dee da ba die, and then it goes. It was pretty good, and it made me want to hit the dance floor at the club. I wanted to go to the club and hit the dance floor, get sloppy, silly. Jaeger bombs, dollar beer, double rum and cokes, no whiskey sours, and just hit the dance floor and go crazy. I'll end this podcast with a short story. There's a reason why it's short, and you'll find out during the story. But it's about one of my dancing feats. And a little bit of a humble brag here. I have several. Back a few years, I was working part-time at a great establishment, local drugstore, Rexall. Now, it was a Friday night. I'm 19 years old. Every single cent of my minimum wage part-time job went downtown. Every cent. We're hanging out at Rexall. It's like 8:30. My buddy texts me, he's like, hey man, we're all going downtown. Everyone's in. Come over to my place for a pre-drink. And I said, fuck, I'm working. I'll come over after. And he's like, dog, you won't get here till like 9:45. And I said, yeah. He said, alright, do you have clothes? I had to change the clothes with me. Thank God. He's like, just come over and change at my place. You can shower too if you want. I said, that's sick, dude. So as soon as I got off work, I skirted home. I guess the change of clothes was kind of irrelevant because I went home. Anyway, I didn't get new clothes. I stuck with the clothes that were in my bag. Went inside, grabbed my bottle of Goldschlager, went skirting over to his house. I get there, it's 9:40. I didn't even change at home. Anyway, I get there. I was just in such a hurry. So excited. I was just in such a hurry. I get there. I change. I'm good to go. I'm ready. Spritzed up. Spritz was so key when you're 19 going to the club. You need good spritz. Get out. Unwrap my bottle. Guy's like, hey man, cabs are on the way. Like, what? It's not even 10 o'clock. The fuck? I don't know. We were going to Cowboys, and it's far away. Alright. Crack open the bottle of Goldschlager. And I just start pouring shots, chasing it with Gatorade. And when the cabs arrived, the bottle was no more. The bottle was gone. So was a bottle of Gatorade. And then my memory gets me in the cab, and then my memory goes away for a period of time. I wake up in my buddy's basement, clothes still on, no pillow, face down on the ground. Wake up in a haze. But not hungover, like still drunk, fine. You're fucking 19, you don't get hungover. And I worked the next day. I had to be back at work 4:09. Changed back into my clothes that I left at his house. And I went to work, and it was fine. I'm texting him. Yo, dude, like, what the fuck? Dude, like, I had that 2.6 of Goldschlager before the club. I don't remember anything. LOL. And he's like, dude, we got to the club. You just went to the dance floor and we didn't see you till we left. He's like everybody we went to didn't see you either, so you were down there by yourself. But I wasn't by myself. There were other people at the club, of course. But that's sick. Cowboys even has, like, I'm warming up to country music more and more, but you can't really dance to it. Not like you can at frickin' other sick clubs like Frog or Belly or Jim Bob Ray's when it was around. Those had the good music. Cowboys, they played Gangnam Style once a night. So, yeah, I just had the dance floor shredded, obviously shredded. And when it was time to leave, it was time to leave. I got back in the cab, went to my buddy's house, slept a few hours, and went to work. Productive citizen. Priorities. And it was a good night. Obviously a good night.